Because you know I'm all about that spring, got that spring, no winter. I'm all about that spring, got that spring, no winter. I'm all about that spring.
Yes, Natasha Ramsay laying down the tracks. We're so excited. This is
she was dropping that live too.
Dropping that live. Natasha Ramsay's version. We're a few hours away from spring, 12:15 to be exact, and we're very excited about that, Raj.
I am. I'm ready for it. We're
So
not even
ready
close.
for it. Well, you love to bike around the city.
I do.
So I mean, for
bike
you,
everywhere.
yeah.
This is the worst time of the year.
Freedom. Why?
Because you're done. You can ride through the winter and you get used to it, but now you're like, okay, I want warm weather.
No, you want warm.
I
You
want to
don't
be
want-
able to stop wearing pants.
You don't want your
I want to wear
face
shorts.
to freeze. Speaking of, they're throwing up a map right now.
Yes, because this is a cool thing. I don't know if I would ever do it, but 1,200 kilometers. They're going to build a trail that you could ride from Niagara Falls all the way down to New York City.
How long would that even take?
You know what? Not as long as you think. Depending.
Really?
I mean, a good cyclist,
okay,
he could probably do that in about 6 days. They could probably do that in about 6 days.
That's a lot. That's a long time, Raj.
It is.
So
It's
you're
very
packing...
dedicated cycling. But I got a friend who regularly rides down to Buffalo.
Okay, but I don't. So what do? You stop at hotel? Like what do
you stop along the way. There's probably little campsites and there's little villages, and it's not complete. It's not like a desert.
So
between here and New
no,
York City,
I know,
there are people and houses
where
and
are you
electricity.
Eating? Like, are you packing food?
No, it'd probably be between little towns and stuff like that. It probably follows an old rail line.
What if you get a flat tire? I always think about the things that can go wrong.
You are negative over there.
I know.
What is going on?
I don't know. It was drilled in, like as kids.
Well, then
careful with the slide.
You
Careful
bring
with
an
the
extra
swing.
tire.
You bring an extra tire?
I have a spare tire.
But that's very cool for cyclists because you get your exercise in. No, well, you would work it off if you
I would, yeah. If I
first
was
thing.
doing 1,200 kilometers, gonzo. I wouldn't have it.
But that's cool. I think that's
neat.
a great
lot of
idea.
people like doing these long distance rides. I mean, they do regular charity rides, and that's a
yeah.
And then to ride into New York City.
Oh my gosh,
cool.
that's kind of cool. It makes me want to do it. It makes me want to be the person who could do it, Raj.
You and I.
Really?
No, yeah.
I'm not fully committing yet just because it's live TV and the pressure's on. What was the story you were teasing about Homer Simpson?
So some guy got pulled over, or I'm assuming it's a guy. Hang on.
Yeah?
Because only a guy would do this. I can't see a woman being this stupid. But
okay.
He got pulled over in southern England and pulled up his ID, and this was what was on his ID.
Legitimately?
H. Simpson. Homer, driving license. with that.
Gosh.
I guess that's his address.
I can't believe the guy carries this around. It's got to be a joke. Like, this is what he actually has his ID to get into clubs or use it for what have you. Like, this is his idea of a laugh or a nod.
It's even got the little magnet strip and all that stuff.
Are you a huge
I didn't know
Simpsons
Homer was
fan?
born in '63 because I'm not a huge Simpsons fan, but I didn't. Who knew? I just learned that he was born in 1963.
It's hard to guess his age.
Yeah, he's
because
ageless.
as a cartoon, he's ageless. He's perpetually that age. So you weren't a huge Simpson fan?
You know, I watch it off and on.
Same. Like, it's brilliant.
Here come the emails.
You know why? No,
and
here's
the tweets
the thing.
and everything else.
My husband's upset to me to this day. Seinfeld. I never got into it.
I like Seinfeld.
I can appreciate it if it's on, but I wasn't like, I have to see this every week, right? There's the diehards.
Yeah,
there's the cult fan following, which is huge. It's so mainstream. And the same is true for Simpsons, but The Simpsons.
What about
Simpsons?
Breaking Bad?
No.
The Wire?
No.
Wire, if you watch The Wire, everybody says greatest TV show ever made.
You love The Wire?
Oh, it was amazing. It was the only thing I've ever binge watched.
Really?
Yeah.
House of Cards, binge watched. Now it'll be interesting this year without Kevin Spacey to see what they do with Robin Wright at the helm. So I am excited for that. And I got into the second season of Stranger Things. Didn't watch the first, loved the second.
Okay, let's go.
I saw the last 3 episodes.
We gotta go.
Because my husband's like, you got to see this. I'm like, isn't this like the
This is an hour on the therapy couch we're talking about right now.
Loved it. Can't wait for season 3. Just slid right in. Thanks, Raj. Right now we're going to talk about spring because it's around the corner.
Hit it, Natasha.
Hit it, Tash.
Spring, winter. I'm all about that spring, spring.